I'm Amber DiGirolamo, and I will be one of the new chefs at the Shelburne Hotel, which is the oldest operating hotel in Washington. I have about 6 years of culinary experience, and now I'm going into a management position, which is very exciting and new.
How do you define success?
Success is an easy one. I think it's just being able to go home every day and be happy with what you've done, know that it's quality, and at the same time be able to support yourself and live comfortably, of course, but it's more just about personal happiness.
Where did your inspiration come from?
Inspiration comes from everyday living, you know. Being in the culinary profession, you can go to a farmer's market or go outside and find some great stuff and, you know, just go in and try it raw and then say, oh, this would go great with this, or flavor combinations, and, you know, it's endless to see the possibilities of what Mother Nature can give you and combined with what to make, you know, an even better product.
Did you move from idea to something actually succeeding in the market?
How I moved into a more management position is actually through networking. It's really important with any business to know people and use those people to learn from and use to almost benefit from, whether you know it or not. So I think networking is a huge part of growing and becoming better for yourself, and then you can use your benefits to teach the new generation and keep all of it going.
How did you organize your team?
Well, being that I'm going into management in the next week, I don't have a team yet, but there's trial and error, I guess, and, you know, if you come back to me in a couple months, I can let you know how it goes.
You could have. What would you have done differently?
I would have kept more contacts, because once again, networking is super important. When you're young, you tend to want to move quickly and just say, it's in the past, whatever. But, you know, being able to call someone from New York City or from anywhere in the world and say, hey, I need a really great contact, or do you know anyone that's hiring, or hey, this is, you know, what I'm trying to play with, do you have any ideas, is essential to just getting where you want to be.
What makes a great entrepreneur?
A great entrepreneur is someone who has drive, who has passion, who wants to constantly come up with something new, come up with something different, almost always raising the bar for themselves and essentially for their community and environment and country, world, all of it.
What role did education have in your success?
From an education standpoint, for culinary, it almost teaches you basic knife skills, how not to burn yourself, the science behind cooking. And then in the industry, for me, I think it really just keeps you from being a dishwasher. It kind of just gets you on the line, whether it's a prep cook or, you know, just working salads or whatever it is, something simple. But it skips almost all the dirty work that people just take for granted, that they don't really think about, that it's, you know, just somebody, it almost not important, but, you know, being in a kitchen, keep your dishwashers happy and you will be pretty successful.
What's the most important question we didn't ask you, and what's your answer?
You know, I think an important question is, how do you start? Where do you go from school or an idea? I think going out into the community and finding people with a similar interest to learn from them. And once again, I think networking is huge. You know, find someone, anyone, an artist, a potter, a cook, a landscaper, a lawyer, anyone that's willing to talk to you is the first step to learning their process. And then finding people through them who are willing to lend the same advice. Mentors, even teachers, anyone that wants to talk to you is the best way to learn and go from there.